Për herë të parë në Kosovë erdhi në vitin 1999, atëherë kur populli i Kosovës kishte nevojë më së shumti për ndihmën ndërkombëtare. Rreth 23 vite pas lufte, pothuajse çdo vit vjen nga Australia e largët për të vizituar Kosovën. Ajo quhet Marianne Wiesman.
My name is Marianne Wiesman, and I'm sitting in the Peace Park in Paya, and I'm very, very happy to be back here. I haven't been able to come for almost 3 years because of the coronavirus and because I had some health problems. Before that, I came every year, and since I first arrived here the end of July 1999.
Periudha kur Kosova po digjej dhe shqiptarët vriteshin e përndiqeshin nga dheu i tyre, preku zemrën e Marianës dhe pa hezitim ajo vullnetarisht u nis për të ndihmuar popullin në nevojë.
The war in Kosovo was happening, and I was very much affected by what I learnt about it, because I'd also been very much affected by the war in Bosnia. I've always known people from what we used to call Yugoslavia, and so I had a feeling. So at that time in Prague there was an English newspaper called the Prague Post, and there was an article about the Czech NGO, People in Need, and they wanted people to volunteer to go to Albania to teach English in the refugee camps. By the time I contacted them, the people had started returning to Kosovo. They said they were more interested in my background in psychology than the teaching, because they were going to open collective centres here, because when people came back to Paya, 60% of it was destroyed. So people changed from being a refugee in Albania to internally displaced in their own city.
Kontributi i saj për rehabilitimin e popullatës në regionin e Pejës ka qenë i madh, duke punuar në projekte të ndryshme për organizatat ndërkombëtare që atë kohë ishin prezente në Kosovë.
So the first position was with people in need as a volunteer, and that was to provide a support to the women. It was mostly women and children in what used to be called the blind school. They were internally displaced and obviously very stressed. So what we tried to do was work with them to find out what they wanted to do. Did they want to go back to their village and rebuild? We were helping them to get the children back into school and to start rebuilding their lives. So that was the work with people in need. We were then working with UNHCR, and there was a second collective centre at the Karagat Hotel. Then I was contacted by Save the Children because they got the project to develop the landmine awareness curriculum for Kosovo.
Që nga pas lufta, Marianne Wiesman u lidh shumë me qytetin e Pejës dhe njëkohësisht gjeti bujarin e mikpritjen e njerëzve duke krijuar shoqëri të përjetshme. Afërdita Kastrati rreth 22 vite më parë e njohu rastësisht australianën, por që atëherë e konsideron si anëtare të familjes.
Po sa u ktheva se dolem si gjithë refugjat që ikin në për pjesë ndryshme, unë me përbashkëshorte me fëmijë në Shqipni, u kthym kur më ndeq nana, ajo ka qenë atë ku në Gjermani me vllane, me familje. Edhe kur u kthym ishim pa kurrë, pa punë, pa tarna, si gjithna. Edhe unë shkova poshtë thanë që po kërkojnë një asistente sociale, një organizate huja. Ka qenë People in Need. Kom shku aty për intervistë, edhe intervistën e kom pas me Marianën. Aty jemi njoftu, e kom fitu vendin e punës, fatmirësisht. Kemi punu qendrat kolektive, kanë qenë këtu në Pej, kemi pas familje prej gjithë Kosovës, komplet tu i përfshi Pej, Prishtines, Drenicë, Rafsh Dugaxhinit, komplet, do më thonë familjet kanë qenë prej gjitha anëve.
Miqësia e tyre që po vazhdon për më shumë se 2 dekada, filloi nga bujaria e afërditës, duke qenë mirënjohëse për kontributin që Marianne po jepte atë kohë për popullin e Kosovës.
How we became so connected is she understood that I was here by myself, that when I finished work each day I went back to a cold apartment. And so she invited me to her house for coffee, understanding that I would enjoy some contact with people. So I remember sitting under the grapevine when it was summer later with Nasser's father-in-law and with Nasser Kastrati, her husband, and the 3 little girls. And we started to get to know each other. And if I can say, Afrodita adopted me. I'm not sure I wanted to be adopted, but I was adopted.
But she was.
What can you do? And so she kept inviting me and we became close friends and I became connected with the girls.
72 vjeçarja nga Australia do të vazhdoj të vizitoj Pejen dhe familjen Kastrati për aq kohë sa do të jetë gjallë.